Star-spangled banner yet waves for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the Warriors. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Green, Brandon Pajimski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Moody, and it's Santos in at the 4. And for Boston, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Tatum can't hit. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajimski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pons gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Melton passes to Green. Here's Santos. And that comes off the assist by Green.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
White, the pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Count that one.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Moody from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Queta. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. From deep, Melton knocks down the long J. Melton's got 5 now.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Back to Brown. Lets it go from 14. Again, Boston.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Pajimski. Here's Santos. Pounded by Tatum. And the Warriors with another 3.
I just love the ball move.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Warriors lead by 8. Moody from outside. Drills it from deep. Moody's gotten his second bucket of the game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Brown against Melton. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game. Believe it or not, the season is drawing to a close. Have most teams met your expectations this year, Richard?
Many have exceeded my expectations, B.A. Seems like play and players get better every year. Stars and good teams keep finding ways to improve. It's impressive.
Now here's White. Still without a bucket. 14 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside. Santos, good. Santos has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Tatum from long range. Pajimski grabs the board.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Moody. Boston with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The shot that time not on target. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors were, including the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boston ends up going with a new group. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Melton. Celtics trail by 10. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Pass to Garza. Now here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Warriors lead by 10. Inside, here's Spencer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
A nice shot by Walsh.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here are the Warriors now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Okay, let me be very, very clear. No matter where he is on the floor, Porzingis is a tough cover.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. Tatum's got 7.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
Santos good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That'll be a 5-second call. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Celtics. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
You know, for the Celtics, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Kristaps Porzingis. He's out there with Quentin Post. And it's Payton in at the small forward.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Pritchard. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Porzingis grabs the board.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And they pick up 2.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Celtics trail by 13. Pritchard surviving the D. There's the drive, and the bucket is good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Spencer. In his last outing, 10 points for him. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. Spencer's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys?
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Offensive board. Count it. Post has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
The Warriors lead by 14. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, B.A. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Pritchard, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. White, the pass to Brown. Brown catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
Great screen by Brown, rolling right to his sweet spot.
Moody from outside. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Brown, no good. The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Payton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's White. Fires the 3. The rebound by Moody. Here's Pajemski. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Pritchard. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 19-point game. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Tatum capitalizes off the crossover. Tatum's got 9.
Those improved handles of Tatum, that's a big part of his growth.
Yep, count it. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Pritchard's checked in for Jason Tatum. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Payton. The Warriors lead by 17. Pass to Green. And And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside Pritchard. Off target with the three.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And that one's good. Green. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Brown inside. Moody defends. And there it is for him. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Pajemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 21.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside White. Outside Brown. Pass to Keita. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. And Boston again with the bucket.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Moody. Lets it go from deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
From the baseline. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Melton. Now here's Moody. Takes a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Golden State. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neal. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Moses Moody, getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Tatum at the 4 with Keita in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. To the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Texan fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Brown against Melton. That one off the back iron and out. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. 4-3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Pass to Santos. Outside Pajemski. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 4 rebounds now. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Tatum gets the bucket.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Melton against Brown. And it's hammered home by Green.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
White for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Moody on the wing. Pass to Santos. From deep, Melton. Boston pulls it in. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. White, good.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Melton. Pass to Santos. 5 on the clock. And here's Melton for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Ryan?
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. There's the 3. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 8 points.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And Golden State also making a switch. Porzingis is checked in for Pajemski. Pritchard against Melton to the paint. It's stolen away. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. So it's the Warriors now. Now here's Melton. He's got 5. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Gets the 3 to fall. 14 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Porzingis in the post. Defended by Hauser. On the wing, Green. Pounded by Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Outside Moody. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Tatum from long range. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Green. They kick it out to Porzingis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Porzingis has got 10 points.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Pritchard. Jacks up with 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Pritchard's got his second bucket on the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter here. Fires the 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Yeah, that triple stops the run and pushes their lead back out a bit.
Well, it's been an exciting game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Pajemski, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Spencer in at the shooting guard position.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Pajemski. Porzingis with a screen on Pritchard. Now Porzingis launches it, and it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Garza. Sinks that one from the post.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Pass to Spencer. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Tatum gets the bucket.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Count the basket.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Headed to the floor right now in Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, you're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Porzingis finds Green. From downtown, the ball's knocked loose. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Garza. Nails the baby hook. And the Celtics lead by 1.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Porzingis. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Tatum, good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's the Celtics ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Tatum outside. Here's Garza. Green covering. And that basket is good.
Over the years, we've seen constant growth from Tatum as a playmaker. Part of the reason why he's an all-NBA first teamer.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Boston with some changes. Tatus checked in for Garza. Hauser comes in for Shireman. And it's White in for Pritchard. And the Warriors making a switch here. Melton outside. Green with a screen on Brown. And rebounded by Tatum.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
White! Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Jacks up a three. That's off.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
White. A three ball from the corner. Derek White.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Brown with it. Now Pajemski defending. White outside. Here's a pass to Tatum from 17 feet out. He got it.
They're making it look.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Oh, it drops in.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Celtics lead by 11. Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaylen Brown.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Yes, sir!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
He's guarded by White. Bucket! Straight in!
Gary Payton II.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pritchard fires. Misses the three. Here's Spencer. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill.